So your wheel lower stainless bar, we've de-chromed around your fog lights, different grille, SVP grille, and trims around the lights here. Just all things that just give her that unique look. But the main attraction's the big beefy arches, BF tyres, because you need to be able to go everywhere.
Yep.
And I think the SVP wheels definitely give it a different look than anything else that's out there. They call these a shark fin style sidestep as well.
I hope she's rated for heavy loads.
Well, you'll test them. You'll definitely test them. The wee wind deflectors, and I think the roof rails, again, change the look of it. Just something that came out last year. They all have keyless entry, so you just hit the wee button on the door here to lock and unlock. Same for starting it, push button start, so the key can just lie in your pocket wherever. You have electric driver's seat. I know you like a bit of finish, so
yeah.
We have bespoke leather. You have the bright xenon lights, great job at night. Cruise control and speed limiter, your longer runs, that's seeing you through those.
And we went for automatic, I believe, was one of the things. We said we were going to try the automatic.
Yes. There was a time that automatic didn't really suit a pickup. You know, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, they didn't have the power they have now, and they'd have been a lot more revvy.
Well, if I tell the truth now, and it's nothing to do with your product, but when I bought the Navara, which is the old type Navara, when I bought it, I asked about automatic, and that's 4 years now. To this month, I think I bought that at Navara. I was told it costs you more and it'll be worth less when you go to trade it in, and that was only 4 years ago. But since then, automatic seems to have really come on. Big
shift towards automatic in the pickup world. This is 5-speed auto, but what works well with it now, and I think what has moved the automatic on, is that engine has variable valve timing. Now that's very common in petrol, but that's the first diesel pickup to ever have it. What does that mean for you? It's just instant low down power. You'll start to notice her 16 or 1800 revs, it starts to pull. Whereas previous L200, you were 2200 revs, you know.
What engine's in it?
It's an all Mitsubishi 2.4. It's all aluminium. So again, you'll find it's a good driving pickup. That's took a lot of the weight out of the front of it. That helps with how it drives.
So they've reduced the weight of the engine, so she's not as bobby in the front
end. Not as bobby, yeah.
Because I would have said, way back when I go back to the Raging Bull I had, she was a wee bit like that there in the front, you know, but that's not happening now, no.
You'll find that's a good driving pickup. If you're in a hurry somewhere, you'll manage it down any road. I like the technology side of things. I like Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. I think it just makes living in the vehicle very, very handy. But you have your Bluetooth, you have your heated seats.
Is the Android hard to set up?
Plug and play. Put your lead in, put your phone in, away you go.
Tell the truth, what you told me in the showroom was, I don't know how the Android bit of it works, but I can set up Apple.
We have our normal AM, FM digital, but we have Apple CarPlay. Plug and play, straight in with the lead. We'll pull up our calls, our messages, our Google Maps, WhatsApp, Spotify, whatever you're using, pulls through from your 4G. It means your sat-nav is always live. You're getting the live Google traffic updates. Uses your Siri, so call Gareth Donkey Grassman. Maybe that's what I have it in the phone.
Calling Gareth Donkey Grassman.
Oh.
Not so bad. You could go...
He's perfect at Siri.
Find Belfast International Airport.
The only option I found is Belfast International Airport on Belfast.
So it's not so bad.
Kremlin.
It's fairly accurate, but great wee setup.
That is cool. Hey, I never actually used that before.
Your reverse camera, very, very clear. It might have been a factor in why I get into the trailer first go there, but...
Oh, I bring that up again, you hero.
But it's just a handy wee tool.
And she's the flappy paddle change as well.
If you want to be Michael Schumacher, you can be, absolutely. But the times I would find it is an icy morning, maybe coming down a hill, you want to hold her in first, just pull the paddles. The towing, I thought it would have been more of a thing, maybe pulling her up a gear, but you'll find it'll change when you want it to change.
So
again, we've gone with the bars, but on this one we've gone matte black.
Yeah.
Just, I think
But that's what was on the SVP.
absolutely
Matte
yeah.
black. And that's the Barbarian style bumper.
Barbarian only comes with a silver bumper. The SVP, they did the limited run, did the bumpers black on them, but you can have your own ideas.
We have a man.
You know a man, absolutely.
You know that man too.
I know him surely.
I think you've managed a few yokes into that man's yard as well.
Over the years now, absolutely. So you have your rolling lock shutter, your tailgate's on a damper, cold morning like this morning, dropper in your hand, you're never going to be happy. We've put a bed mat in the back. Just if you want to get the use out of it more like a car, it'll turn it into a bit of a boot for you. So it's just a wee waterproof carpet that's pinned in. That'll help you get the use out of her. But that's all lockable. It's very dry. We've hit that with a power hose this morning. I've drew her down here in the rain and it's bone dry. So they're a big improvement in what they used to be. And your new style tow bar for the 3.5 ton towing, it's all chassis changes. It's not just an aftermarket fix. It's a proper leaving the factory 3.5 ton.
That's her ready to rock and roll. And then you have two positions, you can go up or down.
Up or down, absolutely. And maybe a wee ball and pin for tackling every job.
Aye, well that's, yeah, but there was a bit of an issue with them or something, was they're just waiting on them to come in. Because we're up into 3.5 ton or something, isn't that right? Of course I would have to ask for something that was a bit different. But yeah, we're going to probably throw on the ball and the pin, because the pin's useful for us when it comes to things like a diesel Bowser or something. You know yourself.
Absolutely, put them to work.
Thank you very much. As I say, it's a great job. We're looking forward to working with you this year. I mean, the Donnelly Group as a whole are just massive, and they cover nearly every pickup that you can buy. Yeah. And when we were all chatting about changing and working together with us, GRASSMEN this year, this is the pickup that was put right out to the front. I think your history, the history of the Donnelly Group really goes back, and Mitsubishi was right there at the very, very start.
Yep,
and
absolutely.
The very fact that you now offer 3.5 ton is not even being smart. The only reason we were able to even carry on the talks, because that's our big black trailer is we now call it the Jeep Killer. It needs the 3.5 ton towing, which this can now do. And your 4-wheel drive, that's the one thing I must point out about your Mitsubishi that I've always loved about it. It's seamless.
Yes.
4-wheel drive to 2-wheel drive. I mean, knock her into 4-wheel drive up to like 60 mile an hour, not a problem, and she gives you the same turning lock.
So I put her on the trailer in 4-wheel drive, and that cut I done there, that's in 4-wheel drive as well. No scrubbing on the tyres. They call it Super Select. It's the only pickup that does it. Brilliant job. One of the biggest things for me, I towed it down with that one, run it in 4 high the whole way here. Just find it a lot steadier. Great job.
If you're towing, you would nip her into 4-wheel drive brave
every time.
It leaves it then like the Discovery, because it's constantly there. There is no selection there, so you have your 4-wheel drive pickup running the same idea as the Disco, which we would still label as the benchmark for towing.
Yeah.
The next video could be very different.
Say nothing.
I'm happy.